This is Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing. You are watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
Okay, so there seems to be a lot of he said, she said, and some confusion around this December the 23rd date in Saudi Arabia for Oleksandr Usyk versus Tyson Fury for Undisputed, where a few days before Tyson Fury fought Francis Ngannou in that absolutely horrible performance from Tyson, he said that if Oleksandr Usyk is not going to be fit and ready for December 23rd, that's not his problem. He has a contract, and if Usyk doesn't fulfill that date, then he's going to breach that contract and he'll be sued. After the fight with Francis Ngannou, Frank Warren says, well, December 23rd is not really an option anymore because Tyson, he needs to get over his injuries, he needs to heal up, and he's got like his cut on his eye and his forehead and all that kind of good stuff, okay? Tyson Fury done an interview with IFL TV, which was released this morning, where he says he doesn't have any cuts that would stop him fighting. He's got some bruising around the left eye and a little bit of a gash on the forehead. Gash on the forehead. But going by what Tyson Fury's saying there, then he's not injured. He doesn't have something that will stop him from fighting on December 23rd. Oleksandr Usyk says, we have a contract to see December 23rd. Or you're in breach of contract. If not, vacate the belt. Alexander Krasuk, the promoter for Oleksandr Usyk, said the same thing. We have a contract December 23rd. So unless Tyson Fury can prove that he's injured or medically unfit, then he has to go through with the fight. If it says in the contract December 23rd, then he can be sued. You also have to remember that Fury and Usyk agreed to this date. And Alexander Krasuk, the promoter for Oleksandr Usyk, did say a couple of days before the Fury and Ngannou fight that they agreed to this fight, but they were apprehensive because it's not too far apart from when Fury takes on Ngannou to December 23rd. You're only talking, what was it, 8 weeks away? 7, 8 weeks away? So they're always apprehensive, but Fury agreed to it and he signed the contract. But you could also look at another way, that Riyadh season, that ends March the 31st. Now, Riyadh season is not Tyson Fury season, okay? So all the fireworks, the celebrities turning up at the invite of the Saudis, such as Turki al-Sheikh and Prince Salman and all these kind of ones, they were all invites, okay? So practically half the arena were just invites, so they're pretty much giveaways. And the fireworks and all this kind of stuff wasn't because it was Tyson Fury and Francis Ngannou. They do that anyway. It's Riyadh season. It's not Tyson Fury's season, okay? So the date that they have, December 23rd, is probably the only date that they have available. Because they have other dates, such as WWE, they have some horse stuff, and they have this and they have that, and all these other kind of stuff. It's one huge 5-month festival, is what it is. So, is there another date that they could even pop into it? Anyway, to go back onto it, so Fury, he says that he's got like a little bit of bruising under his eye and a forehead, and he's medically okay. He's not severely cut and all that kind of things. And I know people, they will look at this and go, yeah, but he's got that on his eye, he's got that thing on his forehead, and he's just had a fight and whatever else. Well, these same people weren't holding the same energy when Joshua fought Usyk and Fury tried to get Joshua into the ring pretty much straight away. They weren't. But people are also forgetting as well, it's not like Tyson Fury will just heal up, wait around, and then go fight Oleksandr Usyk. No, he's got to do sparring. And every single fighter out there, and I've been in many, many, many camps with professional fighters, and guess what happens? They get cut, they get busted noses, they get black eyes, they get sore ribs. This happens. So the injuries that Tyson Fury has are just injuries that you would have in sparring anyway. And that's the reality of it. So if there is a December 23rd date, and it is in the contract, and Tyson Fury said, I'm not injured, then guess what? He has to go through with the fight, or he is the one who can get sued. And as I said before, what if there isn't another date during Riyadh season? If they're desperate for it to go on in Riyadh season, maybe there isn't another date. And it's not like they can potentially do it after. I mean, maybe they could, I don't know. But I think they do this kind of season due to the extreme weather that they have in Saudi. It's a little bit calmer than what it would normally be during Riyadh season. Hey, listen, we'll find out. We'll find out in time. Fury says we'll see you after the new year. and whatever else. But will we? Because if there's a contract, he's going to have to go through with it. He's going to have to go through with it. And there is a risk, as I've done a previous video on it already, there's a risk that the IBF can look at that and go, right, we're not going to wait around anymore. We agreed December 23rd. Usyk, you're taking on Herkovic next. Well, we'll have to wait and see what happens. Anyway, that's my thoughts on this whole situation. Hopefully there's some kind of clarity. I'm not too sure if I found it. But anyway, I'll catch you on the next video. Subscribe.